And perhaps Mr. Drew is the hottest artist at the moment, for whatever reason you want to call him so. He is, because he has a new song as well. That's Later, featuring Kelvin Boy. But a lot of you know him for songs like Give Me Love. You know him as one who was on with Saga and his label mate Creamy Ondre. And also people know him for Sima Jolly. And so there's a lot of things that people know him for. A lot of people also love him because he's a fantastic dancer. Today, we're about to have a conversation about a lot of things, including the one that you know about. But I know that in the past few days, you've been under immense pressure. Tell me how you've been managing sleepless nights and all of that. Tell me.
Okay, well, for me, I've tried just to stay away from my phone as possible as I can. Because sometimes when you go and you read the comments and then you read the messages, it's like, yo. So you just put your phone aside and then just focus on, what you want to do, what you want to achieve. And that is, bringing new music out, pushing the music and settling every other, problem that you have to settle.
At what point did you realize that it's better if I stay off my phone? Were people already insulting you?
Yeah, I think it was the first day. I think that was Friday, right? So before that, we had seen the problem and then we were solving it already. But the next day, people heard about it, and then the insults started coming in from my Instagram, my Twitter, and I was like, nah, I can't deal with this. Let me just put my phone down. You know what? I wouldn't even bundle, and then nothing like that. I'll just go offline.
So you've been offline since Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, I think I just come online to post something and
then you go off. Oh, how's family doing? How are they feeling this time? Your son is under intense pressure, scrutiny. Everybody's having a bite of their son.
Yeah, but the thing is, funny enough, it's just my little brother who has a fair idea of what's going on.
Because you put him in a video to do a challenge with you. That's your brother, right? Yeah, that's a handsome young man.
Thank you. So he knows about what's going on. But everybody else is like, what's happening? And I'm not telling them, so it's fine.
Okay.
I think I'm saving them from
the trouble,
exactly.
But the development I've seen, let's start from the development I saw yesterday on social media. I know that people have followed the story, so we won't have to go into it details. But the development I've seen is you with Stoneboy, with your manager, Kewa, Kwesi Otin there. I think he's a pastor amongst you, doing some, having some conversation, I believe. Was it that after your interview yesterday, Stoneboy got offended and you needed to go make peace with him? Tell me exactly what that meeting was about.
First of all, I think it was my mistake to, mention him in any of my conversations. So I had to meet with the label and then we had to go see him, settle things. And then, we don't want to have, problems with anybody else. So we had to settle that. And yeah, that was it, basically. That was the whole idea behind, and pushing, Ghanaian music as well. Because for Stoneboy, he loves Ghanaian music. He wants everybody to go forward, basically. So we feel like we, even doing that and putting the picture out would show people that, this is love, just pure love.
There are two kinds of people in this situation when it has to do with Stoneboy. Yeah. There are people who think that you were carried away by saying, oh, Stoneboy even DM'd me and all of that. There are people also who feel that, it's a way of bigging him up. I don't think that he felt that it was a way of bigging him up. I think he felt offended that you had said that he DM'd you and all of that. Did he tell you that when you met in person?
Nope. And that is not the case at all.
Okay.
But we'll just leave it for the people to think what they want to think. But I wouldn't want to go there. Yeah.
Do you see this whole thing as some blessing in disguise? Because I heard you say that you're now having conversations with Olurotimi, and it means that once you're having conversations with him, it means that some good things could come out of that.
Yeah, something can happen, definitely, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, then you just told me that something is about to happen.
Something can happen, can happen.
Can happen. Yeah. What do you call the level of relationship you have now? He's pulled your video down. Is he okay now with you? Do you have a cordial relationship where you can say, let's do something together?
I think that I wouldn't speak about that.
You will speak about what kind of relationship you have with him now.
No, you want to know.
I want to know how cordial you guys are. You know, because I heard you say, "Oh, you DM me."
Okay, what the best I can say is I text him, he replies. He also texts me, I reply. That's it.
So you guys have a good relationship. Have you spoken about music, doing music together yet?
I don't know.
Is there a possibility of you having your song back on YouTube?
I don't know.
Why don't you know? You should know by now all of that. Why are you hiding it from us? You're afraid that by the time you speak again, Olurotimi will get offended, and then you
I just don't want my words to be twisted. That's all. So it's better, you stay in your corner and let things happen.
Do you also think, per what I've seen on social media, I went on his YouTube page to read some of the comments there, and majority of the people, in fact, I swiped a screenshot about 10 different comments that said, who else is here after I heard Mr. Drew did that. Do you think that you have given him some free publicity again, as even though people think that yes, he's a bigger artist, but I think that a lot of people here in Ghana may not have known him until this issue?
Honestly, I can't tell, but then people do tell me that, I didn't know him until I heard about this whole case. So probably for them, that's what it looks like. But for me, I feel like he's a bigger artist, and people do know him, but then just because of the case, they want to, make it look in a different way.
So people know him as an actor, but not a lot of people know him as a musician. That's what you haven't been on his YouTube page. Go read the comments there.
I haven't actually.
Okay, so you have been off social media. A lot of the comments are like, Mr. Drew, this, Mr. Drew, that, Mr.
I need to go check.
You go check it. I can, in fact, if I had time, I'll read some of them too, because I've screenshot a lot of them.
I need to go check it.
But again, I also heard you say that, it was Kewa who introduced you to his tune.
No, my manager.
Your manager. Yeah. Okay, so this is not, so your manager is not Kewa.
No.
So your
Kewa
manager is
CEO.
Your CEO.
Yeah.
So he's not the one who introduced you to, because the question I've heard people say that, what was the intention when you were introduced to him that you should do a copy? Because that's what I heard you say in an interview. That
No. It was my manager, and he said, let's do a cover of the song. That's what he said. You understand? But Kewa didn't even know about this whole issue.
How does Kewa feel? Because his name is being dragged into it. He released a statement on your behalf and all of that.
Yeah.
People were disappointed about the statement as well. How does he feel?
Honestly, he hasn't really told me, what's going on in his mind. But he's just trying to, get things in the right
Trying
order.
to shield you?
No, not shield me, but, get things right. That's all.
Why didn't you guys get things right from the beginning, if that's what the intent was?
That's what I said. He didn't know about it from the beginning.
So he also didn't know that it was Rotimi's love rhythm? He didn't know?
At a point in time, he didn't know.
When did he get to know?
I don't really remember. But it was somewhere.
After the Yawa had pie?
Somewhere.
Before the Yawa pie?
Somewhere.
Oh, we are not sure when. You're just running away from somewhere. Another thing I noticed also is that when this happened, I'd seen a tweet from DJ Mensa, who said he had notified you and told you that there's some danger ahead, and you said that you were not making the song commercial. Is that true?
Yeah.
So what changed? Why did you decide to make it commercial afterwards?
I think that I've said this.
Not on my platform.
Okay, but thing is, there was a miscommunication between the label and then the publisher. Our publisher. We don't publish our own videos, so it was our publisher that made the mistake.
So what information did you give your publisher?
So we told, basically it's a cover. You can't monetize it, and you have to, put it in description that this is this and this and this and that. But I feel like probably the information wasn't enough, to show that it was a cover, and that was it.
You didn't see that when it was published, that information wasn't there? You didn't see that?
And I also didn't know that it was monetized until later.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
So when you were jubilated about the 100,000 views in few days, 150,000 views.
Honestly, I was...
What did you think that views was doing for you?
I was focusing on... No, monetization is different from, The
views also counts.
Yeah, it does count, but for me, I was just focusing on promoting the song. Okay. So you realize that on Instagram, I was doing a lot of dance challenges and all that. So I wasn't really paying attention to, the what's happening and all that.
And I realized that you had to pull down everything that has to do with that from your Instagram.
Exactly.
Were you asked to do that as well?
I think that, the label advised me.
Oh, your label?
Yeah.
Not Rotimi's end?
No, my label advised me that it would be it would be, wise and professional to just take everything up whilst we deal with it, and probably after, then we know what to do.
How far are you guys with dealing with it?
They are there. They are getting there.
They're getting there.
Yeah.
When you say they are getting there, I know you say you don't want to give out details, but when you say they are getting there, what does it mean?
Like I said, they are solving the problem. So in solving the problem, they are getting there.
Is Rotimi responsible? Because I heard you in an interview say that even though you are trying, and people don't believe you though, because people don't believe that you said you reached out to him initially before.
Okay.
People don't believe you. But people believe you when you said that later he reached out to you and then you've been chatting him afterwards, because we don't understand how come he never responded from the initial stages.
Yeah, it baffles me as well, you understand, but it's already happened and the damage has already occurred. So you can't, try and go back and try and understand why somebody didn't do this and somebody didn't do that. It has already happened.
Before we go and play the song, this is not the first time you would have been charged or accused, I remember very well that Kelsong released a video of you singing the Dinah Samoa part in the dress song, saying that was his lyrics and that it was stolen and given to you. I've heard people, including your former label mate, Yalbek, accuse you of not knowing how to write songs and should learn how to write songs. Doesn't it some dent on your image? How are you going to redeem yourself?
The dent, yeah, it's there. But for me, I believe that whatever it is, time will tell, you understand? And that your music will tell too. You're not doing this for just 2 months or 3 months.
Time will tell that you know how to write songs, or time will tell that you find a writer?
Whatever they are saying, time will tell and prove them wrong.
Prove them wrong?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, it's my music that speaks. It's the name, the brand, Mr. Drew, that people are going to remember. You understand?
The brand that they say still songs.
They'll still remember Mr. Drew. We'll be giving them good music and all that. So.
Anyway, so I'm sure that we can play the song. I hope that Rotimi doesn't have an issue with that when we play the song. But this is the song that brought about all the controversy. We were back to find out from him how he feels that another Ghanaian reported him.
I sent him a message.
You dey give me attitude. Check it out, yo. I just came to.
Oh my God.
I want God, baby,
Mr. Drew, the one for the ladies.
I just came to.
Mama Didi.
You dey give me attitude. Where I don't know what I do. Sugar daddy to the chew. You dey make I dey confused. Where did you go? When I call you, no they pick. My mind dey blow when me see you on the street. Oh, I send you momo. Now your number no they reach. Oh, but now I dey for your house. Check, make we shun the things we desire. I just can't see.
If you don't think some way, you dey run things some way. She say make I come way, but some old man they enter her. Say you go take him to Amsterdam. Watching it techno, assistant yam. I say she don't know who I am. Same back the money when me give you last week. Me never know say I saw you wicked. You make man weak. Hoping Jimmy na my brave. Empty why I am in Mumbai. Hoping Jimmy na my brave. I just can't to baby, you. I just can't to baby, I just can't to baby, you. Na 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 na.
And that's the song titled Eat, the one that brought Mr. Drew all of the issues he's having now with Rotimi, whose original version is called Love Ridden. And that was released in 2019. His was released just this year, and unfortunately, the unfortunate has happened. He called you, per your interview, he called you unprofessional. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it's not a good thing to, it's not something good that you should expect from people or something that you would enjoy hearing from people. But yeah, it is. And there's no two ways about it.
You've been unprofessional? That's
what it is. That's what it is.
In hindsight, what would you have done?
Reached out to his team and waited for his
I thought you said he did reach out to them.
Yeah, and waited for, I was getting to a point.
Was it the fire
Waited for his permission before putting it out. That was it.
Was it the fire that Stonebwoy put in the song that gave you, the itchiness? Let's release it, let's do this quick, even if they're not responding.
Nope. We already wanted to put it out, so one way or the other it would have come out. One way or the other
would have come out. And also another thing that I noticed is that you don't put highly spiritual as your record label, you put independent as your record label when your name is found on on Google.
Nope. That's not it, and it's being
I should show you a screenshot of it.
It's being worked on actually, because
don't say that's not it, because I just saw it.
I just got verified on Google.
Okay.
You understand? So I think it takes time for them to input all that.
But so that means that is true.
Yeah.
Because I just saw a record label independent, and your genre is dance/electronic.
Exactly.
And,
so they input their own stuff. We don't do electronic here.
And that's what I was going to ask you. That are you into sale of electronics?
You understand? So they take their own info when they can't find it, or when they first verify you. They get their info and then put it inside. Then later you're supposed to edit it and then put your stuff. And it's gonna take time because they need to verify from a third party that it's actually information that's out there. You can't input your own information.
Can we say that this song has gone waste, or there's a possibility of you mounting stages with it and all of that? Or we just say this is one song that you stole our hearts with but had to go waste?
This is how I'm going to put it. Whatever happens is for the greater good. That's all. Yeah.
So there's a likelihood that it's going waste.
Whatever happens is for a greater good.
You should know what you're praying for in your heart, and so maybe that's what you should be telling me. What would you still want to have it? You still want to be able to perform it? You still want to be able to do stuff with it? Is that what you wish?
My wish, dear, later it will come. But for now, dear.
Rotimi might see this interview and might touch his heart. You never know.
Oh, no.
Just like somebody sent him a voice note.
Don't worry. We are in talks, so it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so my attention is being drawn to something. But first off, let me ask you how you feel that a Ghanaian, and I heard you say in an interview that this man, this young guy, had to report you.
No, I don't know him personally.
But you know that he's a musician.
Yeah,
Did he ask you for a verse and you refused to give him
I haven't met him before. Like, I haven't spoken to him one-on-one. But I do know that, I think I've seen his face somewhere, but I don't remember. I've seen his face somewhere, but I don't remember. But I haven't met him, spoken to him before, nothing like that.
People say his conduct is out of envy.
If that's what people are saying, then that's fine.
What do you think?
For me, I'm not thinking about him. I'm thinking about the way forward. Because right now, it's like everybody's talking about Mr. Drew. What can he be able to do? Can he handle the pressure and all that? And I feel like this is a bigger step in my career, and it depends on what I do with it. So this is not the time for me to be thinking about who did this, who did that. Instead, I should be thinking about how can we move forward? How can we, bring out a banger? How can we make money and all that?
So earlier I asked you whether you thought it was a blessing in disguise. You weren't forthcoming, but that's exactly what you've said to me now, that you look at it as a blessing in disguise and you think that other things will come from it. But again, your former label mates have said that constantly, especially Yalbeck, that he doesn't want to have anything to do with you. He will never do a song with you. And yesterday I heard you say that it wasn't important, the advice he gave you to learn how to write songs.
I said that it wasn't necessary for me to, waste my time on him.
Why?
Because I had bigger issues to deal with.
His advice isn't valid?
I had bigger issues to deal with.
But his advice is valid?
I had bigger issues to deal with.
His
Honestly, I don't really want to talk about him.
Why is it the case that you don't want to talk about him? Are you bitter about something we do not know?
I don't want to give him the spotlight. There are things, you understand, but I don't want to give him the spotlight. It's not necessary.
You think he's riding on you?
Whatever he wants to do, I'll tell him that he should do it. And I'm just focusing on what I'm doing. You understand? Let me solve my problem. Let me hit my, bangers and all that. Let me just drop them. And let people enjoy. You understand? What's all this negativity?
Now you have Later.
Yeah.
Later is with Kelvin Boy.
Yeah.
A lot of people felt that if you had Later and you knew that it was that good, why did you just wait till when there was Yawa, then you drop it? As if to say, I'm coming to cover face, or, like the Nigerians say, cover face with that one.
No. As an artist, we always have backup. You understand? We always have songs that we initially planned. You understand? And we shoot videos, we put it down. We do recordings, we put it down. So in case of any emergency, you can release a song. You understand? So I think that it's normal for every artist to have their backup songs. And yeah, that's it.
So when did you do this one?
We did it last 3 months. Yeah, last 3 months.
That's been quite a while.
Yeah, we shot it in the UK.
What was an Asia? You shot it in the UK?
Yeah.
Wow.
People think that it's Ghana, but it's not Ghana.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
When you were in the UK for the music awards, you went back to the UK after the music awards.
I went to play.
Talking about it as well. People think that it's fantastic. People also, you know how they do that, but just your choice of whoever you featured also has become, after featuring the boss, you went for...
People will be people, you understand? People will think that, this and this. Like the way you thought, or people thought that we shot it in Ghana. You understand? People, until we say it, they'll think their own way. And you can't stop them. So... let it be like
what's your resolve after all of this is gone? I'm sure that there are lessons that you have learned. What's it for you going forward?
Okay, for me, I would say there are copyright issues, and I've done my research. I've learned a lot actually. And
within these 2 days?
Yeah, a lot. Trust me, a lot. I did know something, but I didn't know into details. You understand? So like licensing, getting the permission and all that. And yeah, from henceforth, it's just gonna be a little bit more professional, so that we don't somebody can't call us unprofessional again.
I've heard people also say that henceforth,
yeah,
any A-list artist or any big artist that you decide to reach out to, and by extension Kewa decides to reach out to, would have to scrutinize the productions you're giving them to jump on.
No problem. No problem. We know our songs are good. We know people enjoy them, and we believe in what we do. You understand? We believe in our craft. We believe in the brand, highly spiritual. We believe in Kewa. We believe in the artists that are on the label as well. So, fine, scrutinize it any way you want. Take 1 month, take 2 months, but you still do the song.
Now, in all of this, how many of the people that matter in your circles have reached out to you?
I think that some artists have reached out to me. People that I didn't even expect. You understand? Yeah, and I want to say thank you. They know themselves, and I want to say thank you so much.
Right, this one, you're not giving them credit. You don't want to mention their names.
Oh no, because they don't want to be mentioned.
Okay.
That's the thing. So thank you so much. Else I would have done that.
Because when you mention Stoneboy, somebody didn't say you should mention him. That's what I'm asking though.
I wouldn't want to go there. We've solved that issue. So yeah, but yeah, thank you so much. All those who sent me messages, telling me they're still supporting and all that. Yeah, Charlie. That's how life is, you understand? And we are just growing. I see it as a stepping stone. Just keep supporting Mr. Drew, you understand? We started to feel the pressure from the time we did dance, so maybe now. Yeah.
But again, with this pressure, we are not likely to ever have a repeat conversation.
No. We'll be talking about something bigger.
Something bigger.
Yeah.
Are you also hoping to hire a writer or something? Since your writing skills has been questioned, are you hoping to get a songwriter and all of that?
I don't need a songwriter.
Oh, you write yourself?
I don't need a songwriter.
No, I'm just asking if you write yourself.
Yeah, I do.
You do write yourself.
Yeah.
And so the part that Kelsong says was written by you?
Who's Girl Songs?
Oh, tell me about that.
The fact that he's saying what I don't write my song. I think that it was Yalbek that said that.
No, Kelsong actually released. Yalbek says you should learn how to write. That was his advice to you. Kelsong released the part of Dre that had Dinah Samoa, blah blah blah, and said that these were his lines that were just lifted and given to you.
But he never said that I never wrote my songs.
Did you write that? But that's I'm asking whether you wrote the Dinah Samoa part.
I did.
So Kelsong was lying when he said that those were the parts.
If that's what you're saying, then
I'm
that's
asking
fine.
you.
I'm not going to answer that.
Because
because I don't want to pass, any comments on your songs or anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Well, we'll get to find out whether he'll be excited that you cannot say for a fact. Because I also listened to you guys on Abeku Santana's show where you went back and forth. It was heated and he was insistent. Then he released the video. I thought that you would just clarify that and then we never would have to go back to that conversation. Especially in this time when everything you do is being scrutinized and all of that.
Yeah, I think that I'll leave people to, think what they want to think. Because at the end of the day, it's been months, you understand, since this thing happened.
But it still comes up, doesn't it?
Exactly. So, and I've been explaining. So,
you haven't given a definite answer, have you?
Thing is, no, I have. But
Which
thing
is,
since you're bringing it up, then means no matter what, people will think what they want to think.
Maybe you should get that definite
the
answer.
Explaining won't change anything. Somebody has accepted in their head that Mr. Drew is this and that.
You're not hoping to win some more souls?
Oh, we'll win them with the song, the music that we are doing.
The music
and then you fall in love later. Don't worry. Yeah, you go fall in love with Mr. G.
People think that you're having some sense of maybe complacency, to maybe some form of pride, because the way you keep saying, "Would you do that? We did that." Like you don't feel like you owe anybody any apology. You don't feel like you owe anybody any. You don't feel like you owe anybody any answers.
I think that's what itches them. Like people keep wondering, but why isn't the guy explaining? But the people that follow me and love me know who Mr. Drew is, and I'll leave it to them to support me and push for me.
I'll give you the final words. Since you know that you have a core market or a niche that loves you, and you want to work with those ones, and you don't want to appeal to new ones, I give you final words. You have the final words.
Okay, so I just want to say thank you to everybody for those supporting, for those sending me messages, for those falling in love with Mr. Drew and still falling in love, the ones that are coming to fall in love. I just want to say thank you and keep supporting Mr. Drew, keep supporting highly spiritual music, keep supporting my brother, Creamy. I almost said another person's name.
Hey.
Keep supporting Creamy.
Who's the other person you're going to mention? You've forgotten your label mate name.
Keep supporting Creamy. It's about to drop a new song as well on Friday. So
tell him I don't like our fan base. We can't be criminals. You should say change the name.
Have you heard mine?
What's yours?
Cillians.
What is that?
Cillians.
Hey, Charlie, see at the you don't know.
Different,
yours is even better. Cillians, we will take it like so. But how can I say I'm a criminal?
I'm a criminal.
Creamy, you better be serious, eh? Yeah, you're serious. But thank you so much for joining us, and I'm sure that we are able to make. You're not doing challenges with this one. You don't want to make the numbers.
Oh no, we just dropped the song yesterday, and it's trending on YouTube. It's number 5. It has like.
I'm sure the Rotimi case has added up to it.
Oh yeah, 50,000 plus, and.
You've done 50,000 plus already on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. And yeah, we're dropping a dance challenge probably today.
With your cute brother?
With my brother. The way the girls have been worrying me. Oh, your brother is cute. Let me marry him.
He's cuter than you, actually.
And he has Rasta too.
He's cuter than you.
You don't want me to take the drag back? Nah, I haven't shaved today. So
you haven't shaved then? You have Gorimakpa. Do you know what Gorimakpa is? Oh, that's not it. Ask a Nigerian, they will tell you. That's Mr. Drew speaking to us about his latest track, Later, and it has Kelvin Boy on. You want to pay attention and listen to that and enjoy it as well. He's been responding to some of the issues that he's been confronted with when it comes to Eat, that features Stone Boy. We hope that things get better because we want to enjoy the jam, My NDD.
Hey, come on.
But that's what you said. Is that what you said?
Mami Didi.
So why are you surprised that I sang it?
No, because I didn't know.
Now we aren't supposed to sing it again.
No, I didn't know that you knew the lyrics.
Really? Really?
I just came to eat.
Mami Didi.
Hey.
I just came to eat. All right. Anyway, happy birthday to Chanel Damilola Abna Eje of Ghana Immigration Service, and also happy 30th wedding anniversary to Reverend Dr. Dela and Lady Pastor Dela Buja. This coming from Babina, who is your faithful servant to you. And I also want to say to you that GoTV appreciates your loyalty to the GoTV family. That's why we're giving you a free upgrade on your next package. Stay simply connected and get upgraded to the next higher package at no cost. At no cost. GoTV always got your back. Stay home home, stay safe, and stay remotely connected with MTN Momo, Slide Pay, Express Pay, Slide Pay on *389*5# and *759#, and we'll connect you to a non-stop mix of family entertainment here on TV3, on BET, African Magic Family, Rock 2-3, Telemundo, News Trace Drama, Ghana Learning Channel, and an array of kids learning and fan channels to wow you. Stay entertained. Go TV has always got your back. My name is Miss G, and I think that will be it. Thank you, Mr. Drew, for coming through.
Thank you, Miss
G,
for having me.
The team continues.
I want to dye my hair.
You want to dye your hair? You don't even have hair. Sorry. Bye.